Hey there, 841 skills. Um, should be about 9:55, and you've entered the room, and I need you to do the following things from me right away. One, get your game boards out, get your equipment out to play the game. Spinners, the dice will be provided by Miss Hay if you need them, and a pencil. So you need to have, if you look over here to the side of me here, you need the game, your spinner and dice, the board game, and your instructions. Okay? So you need that all out right now and get everything else aside. And now, Ms. Hay, if anybody is working on their game still, tell them not to because the time's up. Okay? And they don't get any credit for working during today's class. All right. Oh, did I tell you? I'm chasing squirrels today. I'm at Kildonan Park, you know, where you ran the first cross-country meet. And I think I'm looking for squirrels and raccoons. Maybe some muskrat. Anyways, okay. So here's your job. Miss Hay has a rubric for you. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to mark yourself. Now, I'm going to change the document to the rubric. And I'm going to bring my ugly face back. And I will move it so that you can actually see what I want you to see. All right, so here's your rubric right down there. All right. And top mark will be 5. Bottom mark is 1. You will put your name on the self-evaluation. Your partner will put his or her name on there as well. Okay? At the end, a different group will be the peer evaluation. Now you can see that the mark is out of 25. Yaho! It's not hard to figure out. Okay, so let's go through this. Okay? Made a game. Okay? Your game was complete on game day. Check. 5 points. My game was almost complete. Oops, I forgot to do 1 or 2 things. My game was not complete. I left my game board at home. And there was no game to play at all. So you can sort of see how this works. Use of probability. Did you do something other than just 50-50? Because if you just did 50-50, that's okay. But if you did something different, like you get to move 10 spaces if you roll snake eyes because it's the hardest thing to roll, then that's using different probability. You can have 5. If you just did 50-50, okay, if you just did 50-50, look, I've lost my face now, okay, then you get 3. If you really sort of botched up your probability, 2, and well, oopsie doopsie, if you need to relearn probability, perhaps we need to hit you on the 1 there. Okay? Hard to understand? Don't think so. Instructions. You need to have separate instructions, and your instructions have to be clear for somebody else to understand how to play. Okay? So, are there clear instructions? Are they separate to the game, or did you just write them on the game board because you forgot? They should be separate. They were clear, and it was a few things sort of botched it up so that it made it hard to play. He had some instructions, but, oy, what the heck was I supposed to do in the game? And finally, you wrote something down, but if you weren't there, I've got no idea how to play. Let's talk about the game board. Well, the game board, boy, you've had a week, so it should look pretty gosh darn good. If the game board is just like, oh, wow, you can have 5 points. If you put some kind of effort into it, it's got color, the lines are straight, you can have 3. Honestly, if you paid your little brother or sister, if you paid them to do it for you, right? Hey, look, Paige did my game board. Hee. She colors better than me. Well, 2, slave labor. It's forbidden. Finally, you sure it's a game board? You can have 1. All right, Final thing you need to know, effort. Did you actually do this today, or have you had it done for a week? A lot of thought was put into the game, you deserve a good mark, and the game is fun to play. You did the game at the last minute, you could have done a better job. Be honest. How many of you were in the room at 8 o'clock this morning finishing your probability game? Hopefully some of you that didn't get it done. Oops, I forgot to do the game, and it just got something done. So, look, it's a bunch of toilet paper on a board. Let's play wiper, no wiping. And finally, I didn't complete my game. Where is my game? I left it at home. All right, so I've gone over the rubric. Give yourself a mark. Give it out of 25. Your partner, same thing. Now stop. Take a pencil in your hand. Put your game down. Somebody has to come and mark your game down. Okay? One group get together with another group. Trade games. You mark their game. They mark your game. It's a hard concept, I know. Go through the same process. No talking to the other group. Ronnie, no talking. Excellent. Pretend that there's been an elapsed period of time here. Once you are done that, play your game with that group and play their game with you. Play the games. Make sure that you've done both evaluations. At the end of the whole game part of this class, your spinner, your instructions, and your game board all have to be together with clear names on it with those evaluations. 2 evaluations, game board, spinner. Got it? All of that stuff. Then, after that, you need to do the following. Okay? Hand it in to Miss Hay. All of it. Make sure it's stapled or paper clipped together and doesn't get lost. And after you've done that, you can work on your integer story. You can work on the frog problem that I put up at Central Park Math Zone. But no matter what you do, get the job done. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Bye. No, really. Bye-bye.